What's up, Celtics fans? I'm excited to get to Boston and get to work and help, raise that championship banner number 19 and keep Titletown alive. Let's go, Boston.
Last night, the defending NBA champion Boston Celtics ended up keeping that number 30 overall pick, and they selected Baylor Scheierman out of Creighton. Guys, this was an unbelievable draft pick, a 6'7", lengthy wing player who is a lights out shooter from pretty much all areas of the floor. In this video, I wanted to actually go to his film and break down some plays that I really liked from him to show you guys exactly what the Boston Celtics just stole at the back end of the first round. And now we're competing for Banner 19. Banner 18 is over with. We won it. We have time to celebrate. But Banner 19, man, we have a chance to do it again next season. And I think this dude could be a big help, especially if we're not able to re-sign a guy like Sam Hauser. When you look at all of the things he adds to this team, man, a lefty, great shooter. This dude is not great defensively, but has the tools to become good defensively, right? So I do think he's going to be a big-time player. Obviously, you see here from Taylor Snow, Celtics draft pick Baylor Scheierman is the only player in Division I men's history with at least 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, 500 assists, and over 300 three-pointers made. Unbelievable. With that being said, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family. It's free. We're going to be live streaming some of his summer league games on this channel and the Twitch. With that being said, let's kind of dive into the film. Okay, so this first play that I want to show you is something that the Celtics do run a lot. We're going to get a basic DHO with the big man. You're going to see this from Porzingis. You're going to see this from Al Horford. But what this is basically the center coming over, giving him a DHO as he comes around for a dribble handoff. Now, in college basketball, this is a little bit different from what the NBA style really is, right? In the NBA, this big man defending the other big man, right, would actually come over and potentially hedge because he's a shooter, right? And they probably throw him around as well and try to double team him off the screen while this guy then drops back into his zone, a drop zone, getting back on the center, right? But in college basketball, they don't really switch anything at all. So instead of this guy fighting over the screen, he is literally just going to stay with the center the entire time, right? This guy's going to try to fight over, but it's going to give Baylor a chance to just shoot this ball. And again, this is something that we're going to be able to see a lot of. DHO, boom, center doesn't help out at all, forcing this guy to help over the screen, and he's able to have that quick trigger, quick release, beautiful looking jump shot, right? Being able to stop and pop, pull up a three off a DHO, incredibly difficult shot to make. But this dude was shooting about 38% from three throughout his career, 39% maybe at Creighton over his career. He is a little bit older, 24 years old, I believe, or will be 24 years old in September. This is a guy who I love. And again, I bring up Sam Hauser. I love Sam Hauser, don't get me wrong. I think what he can do defensively is huge. But this is a guy that could be a potential replacement if we're not able to re-sign him. A lot of guys are going to go out there and try to sign Sam Hauser away from us because he is a lengthy wing, he can shoot threes, and he can play really good defense as well, like we saw in the finals. I think a lot of teams are going to want him on the team, right? So someone's going to try to pry him away from us. Maybe that doesn't happen. Maybe it does. But this is a guy who, again, I mean, you take a look at this shot right here. Again, coming off screens. And this is a guy who doesn't really need the basketball in his hands to score. He can come off screens, he can come off pin downs, he can come off floppies, he can do whatever, pretty much whatever, right? So again, we get a screen here to me, this seems like maybe a guard setting the screen. Again, they don't really switch everything. They're going to try to fight over, giving him just an easy amount or a small window of opportunity to shoot this shot. And that is exactly what he does. I mean, wide open, gets to go. If you leave this guy even a slither of space, he's going to knock down these shots, man. To me, I absolutely love this pick. I really do. Let's continue to break down more film. So the first two plays, I showed you two different ways that he can create a shot from behind the arc, right? Coming off a screen, a DHO. Those are two different ways. One with the ball and then one where he gets the ball and pulls up and shoots, right? Now this is going to be a different play. So we're going to see the defense kind of collapse to him because he's such a good three-point shooter. This guy's going to close out. He's going to run all the way to trying to run him off the three-point line. Now, one thing that I love about Baylor is he is not going to shy away from contact at all. So what we're going to see here is he's going to get this guy to fully commit to that three-point line, and he is going to drive baseline, okay? Now, what we're going to see, and we see this a ton in the NBA as well, we see backside, weak side help, okay? Now, one thing I do want him to improve on is understanding where the defense is going to rotate and being able to make the right pass. But again, like I said, this guy is not afraid to, go into someone and make a tough, finish at the basket, right? So here we go, boom, gets the guy fully committed, has the speed, has the versatility to just drive right by him, right? Now, he has this look where, you have a slot cut here, you have a corner three if you want it here, but he drives in, boom, draws the body contact, right? In the NBA, the Celtics do this a ton with Jason and Jalen, where they drive baseline, draw weak side help, and have a corner three for Drew Holiday, Derek White, Al Horford, Kristaps, Sam Hauser, whoever it may be, right? And to be honest, Baylor will be in this corner for the Celtics. He'll be the guy that's wide open in the corner, which is huge for us, right? But also has the same ability to drive in, draw the contact, and one, okay? So again, I think that he has some areas to grow in terms of making that extra pass. Again, it worked in this scenario. He was able to make the shot. But again, if you start to make the right passes, if you start to make the extra swings, that's when defenses really start to get demoralized and tired out at the end of the day. I don't really know what happened on this play, but it looks like the defense leaves him wide open in the corner. He's going to just pump fake it. Okay, beautiful. Drives by him. Okay, look at that speed. Okay, listen, this is beautiful. So obviously it looks like they switch onto a big. Again, he's going to up fake, get his guy up in the air momentarily, and then has the inside leverage to drive right by him into the lane. They don't want to bring this weak side help because this is a big man. He'll get an easy layup, but either way, they get an easy dunk from it. Nice job there by Baylor. I mean, man. Honestly, I'm just going to kind of watch these plays as they go. I don't even need to watch the play beforehand. Let's just see what happens. Let's react to it together. So obviously, we get some inside penetration by the guard. Spins into the lane. Beautiful, beautiful backdoor cut there by Baylor. Does he finish this? Oh my God. Okay, up and under. So this is beautiful. Whenever you see a guy defensively, start to ball watch, and you can see him do it a little bit here. So this guy in the corner, and again, NBA teams do this all the time. We're going to see this guy slowly start to fade away from knowing where Baylor is, right? So again, the point guard drives in. You see how his head is turned right here? This is when you want to cut to the basket because he's lost, right? And that is something Baylor notices right now. He's looking like, okay, if you're not going to look at me, then I'm going to cut right behind you. I think he maybe did it just a slight second too late, but it still ends up working for this possession, and he ends up getting a nice little left-handed reverse layup, which is going to be really fun to watch in the NBA as well. I think he's got a ton of versatility, a different dynamic of being able to score this ball. So let's see what happens here. What even just happened? So obviously get a wide open shot. So okay, so another DHO. We get a double screen here by a guard and a big. Again, they don't switch anything. I don't think they switch anything in NCAA. They kind of allow these guys to shoot, but Baylor is not a guy you want to give a lick of space to. No wonder he was averaging close to 20 points a game. They gave him wide open looks, right? But again, making people pay, making teams pay, hitting those threes is massive. Loses the ball there, regains possession. Pump fake, gets two guys up in the air. Fade away, mid-range? Okay. See, I didn't know he had this in his bag. See, that's, listen, all three level scorers, something you love to see. Guys, real quickly, if you like having me right here where you can see me in the box below, comment down below a number 1 if you guys want me off the screen so you can see a little bit more of the film. Comment down below number 2, just trying to see if you guys want to see my face in these videos and the breakdowns. But man, I really do love Baylor. I think this is going to be a stud of a find here for Boston. Again, I don't know if he plays right away, so he's not going to use that screen. He's going to drive right. I mean, having that speed, the versatility, get right by him, and then finish over a defender in the paint and one again. And another thing, guys, I want to see him make these extra passes. Now, I will admit, I don't really know the roster. I don't know if this guy is someone who can get to the corner and shoot that ball. I want to see this guy rotate to the top of the key, leaving him open for 3, right? But again, showing the versatility of being able to finish, again, 23's got to get to the top of the key. Corner would be wide open. Again, I don't know if that guy could shoot, but he's going to the corner like he can't shoot. So, unbelievable finish by Baylor. I do think he can work on his passing ability, but man, what a player offensively. Again, here, drives right, steps back. Oh, okay. Dirty, quick trigger. No pause time. Just pull up, man. Just pull up. Pull up. Hey, we're going to be watching a lot of these games in the Summer League. I'm excited to see how they utilize him. Obviously, it's not going to be Joe Mazzulla as the coach, but they're going to really try to get him a ton of open looks, a ton of open threes. We're going to get to see Jordan Walsh again. I'm excited. I hope Jordan Walsh plays because he's another one of those guys, lengthy wing defender. Man, I do love Jordan Walsh as well, man. I kind of want to watch some of Jordan Walsh's film, but we're not going to. Screen, they do a good job getting over. They actually double off the screen in this one. Weird. Throws the lob. There we go. There we go. There we go. That is something I want to see. So obviously, what's going to happen here is we get this screen here by the big. He's going to come around. He's going to draw the over-the-top help. He's going to get the underneath help as well. The center is going to drive to the basket, and we got him coming around, throws up the lob. Beautiful. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful pick and roll action for college basketball. This is something that is just beautiful, right? Once you see 32 come up with you, you have two guys in the paint who are, not big guys. I mean, that is a beautiful pass, beautiful play. Hey, Kristaps. I wish you said lob Rob, but you know what? Hey, Kristaps, Al Horford are going to get a lot of opportunities with his man if he wants to pass the ball, right? Let's see this. Oh, okay. All right, I did not expect that bounce pass. The no-look bounce pass is dirty. Look at this. So he's going to look at his big man rolling to the basket here, kind of letting this guy, stay patient, right? This center right here, or this defender is kind of like, okay, he's not even looking at the guy I'm guarding, so let me just chill out. And this is what's wrong with current day NBA basketball. People love to ball watch, losing control of their man here who is cutting to the basket. I mean, again, beautiful no look. He's looking this way. He's passing this way. This is some Luka Doncic type of basketball here. Beautiful pass as well. I'm going to end it on that note. That's all I need to see. That is all I need to see. W draft pick. Welcome to the Boston Celtics, Baylor. You are the newest member of Boston, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family. I'll see you guys in the next update, man. Wow. Love this pick.